Hello guys, welcome to Myst's World, episode 7, and I came in here with no particular plan but one plan. I found gathering wood to be kind of a pain, to some degree, so today we're going to build a special type of tree farm. Now, this tree farm design that I made was inspired sort of by Ethos tree chopping thing with TNT, but this one's going to be pretty interesting because it's a machine that does variable TNT dropping. So instead of having multiple TNT dispensers, you just use one. And that's what we're going to build today. And just for my sake, I'm going to turn the block noise down. There you go, that's better. So here's the dealio. So you guys will actually be able to follow along, which is great because I've wanted to do something like this together with you guys, so there you go. Let's have a look here on flesh. Our gunpowder chest is completely full. And yeah, we have two types of random chests, and it looks like, you know, I'm gonna toss this gold armor out. I've got good enough armor, it's all mending, basically, so we're pretty much good to go there. Let's see, bio. Yeah, our bio chest is almost full as well. This is actually becoming kind of an issue. We have a food chest, right? It's been a little bit of a while since we've last been on the world together. If you were here last time, that is. If you're new, welcome. This will be kind of cool. I'm gonna have to put this fish away. Bottles. Oh, there is a food chest. Well, that was a waste. Okay. We have a bow chest. Alright. Bones. Alright, so I made a little list of what we'll need. At least for the top section. I'm gonna go ahead and gather the materials into a chest somewhere. And then I'll be right back with you guys so we can review the items. Alright, I gathered most of the materials that I could ever think of. So I've got some snow blocks, I've got the pistons. You'll see what they're used for. I do recall what I did forget some. I'm sure I've got a lever somewhere. I try not to craft anything that I already have. That's the thing. So I'll look a lot. Okay, I don't see a lever. Let's go in the randoms. There we go. Boom. Yeah, so that should do it for now. So I'll go ahead and take like half of the snow and like 2 stacks of those in that. And then I could just carry the rest. And then I could see if I could take anything else with me. Yeah, I like to keep some inventory space just so that I can craft stuff. So now, we'll go ahead and find a spot to put this epic tree farm. I'm not gonna put it here because I want to do something else here. And it's kind of close to the creeper blast chambers, so I'm gonna go perhaps... We could do it over there and just branch it off of that tree farm, because this is kind of the tree farming area in a way. So maybe I'll take it from here. Yeah, this looks good. So we'll just branch it out that way. So instead of actually taking it from here, I'm thinking we'll just come off the pumpkin farm over, and that should actually be fine because it's a little easier to maneuver because it's kind of weird how pathing works. So if I were to walk this way, and that way, I'd be zigzagging, right? But if I walk straight down this way and then make a turn, it's less effort. So we'll go ahead and put the thing we want over here. And I need to turn on chunk borders because the way I laid out the space is done in such a specific way. And I wanted it to be that way. It's more organized and all that business, so I had to do it. I had to. So yeah, let's just bridge out. I believe it's 2 chunks out, and then the third one is the chunk I used for the platform. So I'll just move along. And presto. Okay, so I'll fill in this chunk, I'll complete this walkway, and put down a chest, and we'll get right into the actual action. Oh, guys. So yeah, I'm almost done, but there was something I wanted to show you for a while now on this world. So, down there at the Mesa biome, there's this really crazy place where Endermen literally gather. I don't understand how or why this even happens, but a bunch of Endermen gather in a valley, so I've dubbed a place called Ender Valley. Well, you know what I mean, because there's a lot of Endermen down there, and I'll show you what I mean. It's really crazy. So it's nighttime, it's a good time to actually check it out, so I'll just grab a boat and we'll have a look down there, because it's mad. Hopefully the Endermen are there still, because this, I don't understand. Alright. So, I'll just go over this way. Yeah, we'll see if... I hope it wasn't just a glitch or a fluke, but it was really crazy. I'll just say that. Hey there, skeleton. Man, if there are no Endermen here, I would be kind of sad, because it was a weird experience. Oh, let me see. 5. Oh, it's just one Enderman. I think we're here. Are we? I don't know. They probably just... I don't know. Let me hop on the land real quick, because it was weird. This was in 1.16.2, and I updated the world. Oh, there you go. Look at all the Endermen. You see that? You see what I mean? Look at all of them. There's an Enderman up here. There's one over there. Look at that. You see all them? This is literally Ender Valley. Look at all of them. Look at that. Look how many Endermen there are. They're like up on the mesa there. They're over here. Like, what is this? Get out of here. Leave the Enderman in peace. Ow! How dare you? No. Get off of me. You monsters. Is at least I'm not crazy or anything, because look at that. I don't understand why they actually like spawn here or anything. It's just wicked. So Ender Valley, guys. Yeah, alright, I'm gonna head back now. I actually want to stop by the... I want to stop by a spruce biome. A taiga biome, what am I saying? Which gives me ideas. The taiga biome's actually very close to my base, which means we could build an ice farm up here somewhere. There it is, see that? Yeah, but I just want to show you that. It's crazy. For some reason, I don't understand this. If you know the reason why Endermen could gather like that, you gotta tell me. It's just so cool. I'm not gonna kill the Enderman though there, because it's kind of special. So, oh shoot. Alright. Very weird though, very, very weird. Let's see here. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna punch these until I get like 8 saplings or so, and then I'll be back up at the top. Man, you gotta love bubble columns. Ever since I put this bubble column in the base, it's made things so much easier. Oh yeah. Anyways, I actually grabbed 18 spruce saplings that time, because we actually need 16 saplings to do one harvest of. So the way the TNT chopping tree farm works is I actually need 4 giant spruce trees that are focused around the central point where TNT drops down the middle, and blows up the wood, of course, and we're gonna have a nice big... We're gonna put a water pad essentially up here, and down here is where I can put storage, because I don't want to store a bunch of wood at the main storage. That's a lot of work. Anyways, I'll put a crafting bench in the corner, and we can finally get to business here. Yeah, I've been looking forward to this. It looks like I need snow because I've used all of it to build the platform, and I was expecting that completely. So, yeah, we'll just go grab some of that now from the chest I had before. Might as well do some chores here. It's not like I need sugarcane, but I should grab some anyways, you know? Maybe I want to make sugar. Who knows? Who knows? Let's see. Wood, bio, splat. Alright, I still had room. Okay. We're probably gonna need more snow. I'll just grab some of that. And now that we'll have a chest over there, it shouldn't be a big deal. And we can finally get to the actual meat and potatoes of today. So, that's cool. Alright. Oh, by the way, this is a semi-automatic tree farm. And the reason why I didn't make a completely fully automatic, or the reason why I don't want to go completely fully automatic is because it's boring. Because I want to be doing stuff, you know? I don't want to just have my laptop idle, planting trees and stuff. Nah. I want this tree farm to be a tree farm where you grab a couple stacks and you go. You don't stay here and do all that. So that way storage is easier to manage as well. So that's the plan. Alright, so there we go. I'll just grab a couple of snow blocks and we'll have to plan out the next step because we need our big water pad, and that's why I have water buckets. So the player is going to drop through a central point, so I kind of want it 3 blocks high because I like headroom. So I'll have it 3 blocks high, and then from the center we need this to go 8 blocks out in each direction. It's gonna... yeah, it's basically what we need. And in the center here, we're also going to have pistons and dirt because I need the pistons to do some stuff, but I'll go ahead and grab some more tools and then we'll actually talk about it. Okay, yeah, I recalled I had this epic shovel. I was tired of snowballs. I mean, look at this. Boom, snow block. You don't have to worry about that anymore. So anyways, back to where we were. We need to figure out how we're going to push up the pistons and also have a water channel around it. And I already have the solution. We're going to use target blocks. So we first need target blocks around the center here. 8 of them. And then we're going to need to hop up and place 8 pistons around the center. Like so. And basically dirt will be on top of that, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Anyways, so the next step is to put the remaining pistons around here. So basically think of these as groups of 4s around the corners, and you can understand why we need 16 saplings now. It's so that we have 4 in each of these spots here. And then what we're going to need is 2 target blocks right next to each of these parts. So essentially we have 8 target blocks on the top for the outer pistons, and then we have 8 target blocks underneath those middle pistons to get them powered. And this gives us a pretty good advantage of what we need to do. I'm going to go ahead and back this up so that I can just kind of get up a little easier. And we'll clean this up. Nice. Alright, so that's done. We'll need some redstone dust, and I am going to use some of these stone slabs. And we're just going to take the stone slabs out all the way around here. Like so. It could be any slab of your choice. I just like stone because it's a clean slab. And I've got lots of stone from the creeper blast chamber. That thing is actually very good. I didn't expect it to be that good, but it is. So, yeah. There are still things I need to figure out with it before I make a proper tutorial, because there's this very rare occasion where baby drowns form. From the baby zombies, of course, but they stop the minecart sometimes, so I'll figure out a solution for that, and then I'll make the tutorial. Anyways, so yeah, now we have to go all the way around here. I'm just going to go all the way around because we're going to chip away the unnecessary blocks we don't need. Pistons are actually transparent, see, the dust can go through them, and we're going to try to use that. Kind of like this, see? You'll see. It'll make more sense once we get the slabs around. So, all the way. Okay, now we're just going to take them out in the corners and just put dust, and that'll actually go through the piston, which is kind of the important part. Like so, and I believe that's that. We could leave the stone here, but I'm going to now remove it since it's unnecessary. There we go. And voila! See, it's easier to remember that. So, there we go. So we've got our bottom target blocks in redstone dust and the top. And I'll go ahead and use a lever to kind of show you what's going to happen. Oh, ooh, I don't have dirt. Ah, you know what? I must have accidentally tossed the dirt somewhere. I'll be right back. Alright, I got the dirt. Yeah, I must have tossed it out somewhere without thinking about it, but there we go. No hard feelings there. So yeah, there's our epic dirt pattern, and now if I were to power this... Oh, not from there, because it's like a diode. I'll power it from down here. There we go, so you'll understand that all these pistons now push up, and if I retract, they retract. And the nice thing about target blocks is that I can actually now put some stuff up here. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get some stone blocks, and I'm just going to put them around the top. And it's kind of part for looks, but yeah, I like it. It looks nice. So we'll put some smooth stone around the top, like so. And then I will now continue the rest with snow. So we're going to want to go 8 blocks out from this block, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're going to do this for every side, so that's already 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and then all I have to do is fill this in all the way around, and I'll be right back. Okay, so there we have it. So basically, I just filled in the pad, and I'm certain you understand what I meant by that last time. So there you go. And now I'm going to take some nice old smooth stone slabs, and I'm just going to build the outer rim of the water pad, because that's what this is. This tree farm that I'm making doesn't use any hoppers, so that's good. And we also don't use any observers. We basically use classic technology, so you'll be able to even build this, well, apart from target blocks, but that's really easy. That's just wheat to make hay bales, and then you use 4 dust around the hay bale. So apart from the target blocks, you basically could just rewire the bottom with repeaters and build this in another version. It's just that target blocks are so much better. So yeah, I'm sure you understand that. Okay, so I'm continuing this around. Guess the sun's setting, but I already slapped, it's no big deal. I believe there's like a 3-day thing before Phantoms come, so... Okay, so there you have it. I'm gonna do something for the sake of myself. I'm gonna go ahead and mark out these corners with some normal smooth stone. And that way it shows me where the water doesn't need to be. You'll understand. You may want to do this too. It's just, it's a good practice. So let's go ahead and all the way around. There you go. And now we can just start filling this in. So that's why I have 2 water buckets. We'll take them out and just do our best to fill around the edge here. And this water pad should be big enough to collect most of the saplings, so... Yeah, now you understand why I put those sandstone, or not sandstone, those smooth stone slabs. They're really nice for alignment, so... You want to be careful not to click on the slabs though, because they'll waterlog and it'll look annoying and be annoying. So just click on the solid blocks that you've made. Okay, so there you have it. All the way through. And now we can temporarily place a snow block here or something like that and then just break it. And there you go. So we got the nice corners going for us. I'll just do it over here as well. And then I'll do it on the last few sides. So that shouldn't be too hard. And I love silk touch, I love silk touch shovels. Yeah, they're very nice. Okay, and that's that. So this is the water pad already done. Pretty easy. And right through, I guess right through the center we're going to have our ladder. So I'm going to go ahead and bring up the sides here, because the ladder's going to come up through this this column right here. I've got feather falling, which is nice. So yeah, the ladder will just come up here and do its own thing. I'll just put a torch there, and yeah, we'll go ahead and make. Well, no, I've already made them. Yeah, I'm thinking ahead. Good. All right, now. We could just leave the lever here for now. It's just used to push up the dirt. There we go. Very nice. And basically the idea is that we just place the trees, we bone meal them ourselves, and then when we're done, we can retract the dirt, and then immediately the bomber will do its job killing the tree. Well, it won't. Here's the thing, we first have to clear the middle section, so we're actually going to build that now. So you see how we have a central area here? Essentially we have to climb up to the top, we take a tiller or a hoe and we just dig down all the way. And we're going to have water down here so that if we fall all the way through, then nothing bad's going to really happen, we can just walk out. So you'll see what I mean. And yeah, let's just go ahead and get our water. I can now break this, it's kind of annoying. And as for this lever, we're going to put it right there. And I'm going to go ahead and replace this with a normal smooth stone block because it looks better. So let's do that. There we go. No hard feelings. Alright. Nice. So yep, everything's extended. Very good. And then the water. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and replace these slabs with pressure plates so that I could just kind of walk out instead of jump out. Yeah, that's a lot better. There we go, so that's it. We're basically done with the bottom section for now. We don't have to worry about anything else. But now we have to figure out the position for the top machine, which is the actual tree harvesting mechanism. So we need to go up 27 blocks, and then I have a recommendation for you. Just use some... We're gonna use some obsidian, just to make sure that we, know exactly where our center point is and all that. So there's a reason for everything. I'll put things that we don't need away right now. Don't need too much snow. I'll take 2 stacks of that, and then I'll refill that stack. Okay, so we've got that. I probably I'll use the rest of the blocks just to craft slabs, and it'll be enough. See, it's one stack. It's fine. I don't need the chest. I might as well make this chest bigger now. I'll take wood up there just for convenience, and we've got enough sticky pistons for the mechanism, so yeah. And of course we have the torches and repeaters, so we're all good. Now we should be able to go up. So here's what I recommend. Put 27 snow blocks in your inventory, and that way you don't have to count. You can just kind of click away and not have to worry. And I'm gonna go ahead and just go up here like this. And then we're going to place our obsidian, and then we can temporarily place a block here in the middle to build the rest. And yeah. Okay, now I'm going to go up the approximate distance here, so I'm just going to kind of build up. And we've got our obsidian up there. It's just really hard to see in the dark, but don't worry, it's definitely there. So up I go. There it is. So there's our obsidian. And the rain has come to haunt us. Not now, weather. Okay. I could just get rid of the rain by sleeping, but we're in the middle of a little tutorial here. Okay. Here we go. So, there we go. That's gonna drop the TNT. And the TNT will drop at different heights, as I said a little earlier if I did. So, yeah, now we're going to go ahead and plan out the next part. I'm going to build the actual chopping mechanism going either this way or that way. I actually might build it going that way. It'll make it look nicer. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to need a open fence gate. Or a fence gate, but yeah, we're going to need a fence gate. That's why I brought wood with me. And we're going to put it right here. And then we're going to go 2 blocks up here and place a dispenser, like so. And then, from there, we're going to need to add a redstone repeater right there on 1 tick, so leave it alone. And then we're gonna go out a couple blocks, probably just 7 or so, we'll see. Something like that. We're gonna need 1 solid block here so that we can loop a signal. And right here we're gonna need 6 repeaters. And the first one's on 1 tick, but the rest of them are on 4 ticks. So we have 4 tick, 4 tick, 4 tick. There, and then 1 tick. And then over here it's just 1 tick. And then we're gonna loop the signal later. But I have to build certain parts of the machine so I can remember other parts of the machine. That's just how I work. So let's go ahead and continue this out. And we're going to need 3 more repeaters. And these repeaters I think of as the program ROM, because it's we use a program, some sort of program counter to cycle through the different ROM data. And the ROM data here just represents different TNT drop heights. So we're going to need a 2 here, a 4, and then a 3. So 3, 4, 2, and then out. And then what we have to do is just kind of build out a little bit there. And we're going to use a slab here, like so. There we go. So we got our slab. And then we're going to need to use a redstone repeater there, and then continue this out like that, and then just put some more. So there we go, we've got 4 repeaters in a line. We'll need redstone dust on top of the ROM's data here, represented as redstone dust or repeater delays. Yep. Okay. And now that's basically the most complicated part right there, is just remembering the timings there, but other than that, it's all good. So now right here we're going to need our pistons, because this is where a monostable pulse is made. So let's go ahead and just be careful and just place 4 sticky pistons in, and then stone blocks like that. And we don't need these anymore, so I'll just try to collect them, but if they fall, they fall. Yeah, like that one. Okay, now yeah, place some slabs here, and this is the OR gate between all of the values, and what it does is it just comes over here. Oh, that's ugly. It just comes over here and powers our dispenser. Now you can place a block here and stuff to cut on redstone dust, but I'm directly hooking it up. I like it that way. Alright, so now that we're up here, we're going to go ahead and build a neck shape. And then we're going to put slabs on top of that, and then on top of that. So this should help the TNT align. And when it falls, it's going to be kind of just up here, because the fence gate has a hitbox that goes up to here, even though its break hitbox is smaller. So yeah, the TNT rests here, and then this does a flick, and then a new TNT comes on. That's basically how it works. So I'm going to leave these blocks here. And yeah, now we can work on the next step. So, the next step is going to be the actual program counter. And the program counter uses redstone dust. And you'll understand why. We need a block that goes up here, and then we'll just hook up some redstone dust into those monostables. So here we go. Up here. Up there, and then right here is where the repeater line goes. So again, we're facing away from the dispenser and placing repeaters in a line like that, and one more here. So there should be 4 repeaters, and then right here we're going to add another few repeaters, and those will be the repeater locks. So right here we'll have repeater locks, and boom. Okay, there we go. So that should do it. And now I can just place some redstone there, and we'll make some more because we do need more dust, so that's why I've got the blocks there. Okay, so what this will do is these will be on by default, and we'll be able to do some fun things with it in just a moment. We now have to focus on building a monostable circuit, but it's going to be a solid state on purpose. And you'll see why. Because it's an inverted monostable. So we're going to have a 3-tick repeater. And then up here we're going to have... These ticks are in redstone ticks, by the way, it's not game ticks. But there you go. 3 redstone ticks, and then a torch. And that's actually it. That's an inverted monostable circuit. So if I had a button, I'll show you what it does. It just flashes the redstone dust. So the idea is we'll be able to quickly pass one pulse through all these repeater chains. Alright, so now the next step is going to be quite interesting. Because what we're going to need is we're going to need a block here, and then we're going to need slabs. So these slabs are going to act as diodes, and basically diodes are one-way. They're just a one-way circuit, so you can think of a wire that only works one way, not the other. That's basically a diode. So the redstone signal can travel up, but it can't travel down a slab, at least in Java Edition. In Bedrock Edition, glass wiring can go up and down, I think. So that's cool about Bedrock Edition. Alright, so here's the thing. So the way it works is this torch only turns on if there are no signals in the first 3, and I'll explain why, because I actually have to remove these. And the last wire here is important for another reason. But yeah, we only want to read these 3, and you'll see why. So we don't have TNT in there, which is good. We don't want to test that, but we can at least test how this works. So here's our monostable. I'll press the button, and you'll see that our value sets into the first position. I press it again, and now it shifts. Thus, it's like a program counter. And yeah, this torch is now off because it says if input 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 is true. Well, not 4, just 3. 1, 2, 3 is true, then turn it off. As you can see, it just shifts through. And now when we get to the last guy, this last one's very important because we're going to use this signal here to use a counter as a branch. I'll kind of explain what I mean by that, but once we get to the end, we press the button and now it returns to the front. So that's how this locked repeater circuit works. Alright, so we've gotten that out of the way, and now we are almost done. We're actually almost done. The only thing we have to do is build the loop that loops, and what it does is it just takes a signal, goes here, and powers that block for us. So now I'm going to go ahead and just build that part for us, and it'll make things a lot easier, I promise. So we're gonna need to take a signal out of that block. But I'm first going to put 2 redstone repeaters here. And right here, we're going to have a piston facing down. So I'm going to show you a cool little trick, which is quite cool, that allows me to instantly place a piston. So what we'll do is we're going to click left and right at the same time, and there you go. So what I did is the shovel instantly broke the snow block, and I'm able to actually place a piston while that snow block instantly breaks. And there you have it. So now I've got a downward facing piston without doing crazy scaffolding. So that's useful. Alright, now over here, I'm going to take the signal out, and we're going to move it up. And this is the branch. The branch just says... I'll explain kind of in a programmer's terms. So it's the code here says while counter is not equal to 2, basically keep increasing the program's decoder kind of, and it just cycles through the ROM. Only until the counter is 2. You'll understand. Don't worry. I'll explain it better. We're almost done though. Let's put a torch there. And okay, cool. So we're actually almost done. Sorry it's taken a little while, but you know what? I'm trying to be thorough here, or else we won't get anywhere. So now that we have this piston to work off of, we're going to place a repeater on it, like that. And now this is where our counter goes that has that conditional branch. So the branch just kills off the loop, which turns off the program. Sort of. Again, it's not like an actual computer, but I like to remember it that way. Okay, so we're going to continue our slabs out this way. Looks like I ran out, but that's no big deal. Got a crafting bench. Let's pick that up and regroup the blocks a bit. Okay, so yeah, I said this input here is going to be very important, and now we're going to go ahead and use it. So we're going to need a couple repeaters because I need this signal to still travel up. But the good news is that the amount of repeaters that I've put here is pretty much enough to kind of do the rest of the section here, and that's it. Believe it or not, we're done. This is actually the machine. So by default, the block will be up like that. Alright? Now there is actually one more thing. I guess I forgot. There is one more thing. This is actually the part that starts the entire cycle. So we need a repeater to there. And I'm just going to connect the blocks like so. Very basic redstone. So just do that. Now we're done. Kind of. Yeah, we're done. Because what we're going to do is we're going to connect a torch tower on the side that powers this and causes the circuit to begin. I'm going to go ahead and grab a stone button from below. And then we can kind of test it. Well, I'll test it without the TNT first and then with the TNT. Because I want to make at least one backup before I use it. I know it's going to work though because I've built this machine many times, so I kind of understand how it's structured. I'll just double check everything though so we review it. Okay, up here. Okay, now I'm up. I could probably do a better job now. Yeah, let's do a better job. I'm better than this. There we go, very nice. Yep, and I have all the freedom here. I can build wherever I want up here, but yeah, there we go. Nice. So here's how it's going to go down. I'm going to press the button, and we'll just see it cycle through the program. But we want to make sure the redstone signal here starts at the back. So I'm actually going to do this once, and it'll kind of fix itself. So you can kind of see how this works. What it's doing is it first drops the TNT, and then after a delay it releases it. So the program ROM stores delays and sends that signal to drop TNTs at different heights. Okay, so it went through its first... well, it's already done, but there, you can see it sets itself back here by default. That's what I want. So this is its default stage. The block's gone, which was a branch that says, okay, you can stop looping, because we only wanted to loop twice. And this part's triggered properly. And basically when I press this button, it just picks up the block and then does its cycle. So we're going to use AT&T to kill the trees. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this is 5, so it's back to 1 because we're looping. So this is 2 now, 3, and then the 4, the branch went off, which means it's not going to loop anymore. So that was the while condition, and we're done. So that's it. This is our tree chopping machine. You know what? I'm not gonna make a backup. I'm just gonna trust that it works. Let's just trust that it works. 8 TNT. Hopefully I got the height correct and everything. And it's clear. Okay, let's just run it. And you'll understand what I mean. Let's turn on particles too. Yep, they're all on. Good. I want to see the TNT kinda. Alright. So there's our first TNT. It's gonna drop down. Right there. At the very low height. Then you can see that's just slightly above that one. Slightly above that one. And then this one's gonna be like near the top. There you go. And then it's back down to the bottom because we have to clear out another range of blocks. Okay, and then goes there. And then the final one there. And you saw that snow blew up, right? But it's just snow. I probably should use a more solid block because I knew that TNT can just kind of blow up here, and that's why I use obsidian. Alright, so there we go. We've got our TNT dropping machine. Very cool. I wasted 8 TNT. But now we actually could attempt to use this, but before we do, I want to build gosh, what was I gonna... I'm gonna build the torch tower so that we can activate a button from below. So you'll see what I mean. We've got all the time we need. Literally, all the time we need. So there we go. I'll just do this. I'll fill it out. Why not? It looks cool. Alright, cool. So there we go. That was a very easy build. I'm glad I was able to build it with you on camera all the way. I'm just gonna light it up so that mobs don't really spawn up here, because that would be annoying while doing maintenance or whatever. But yeah, that was very cool. Okay, let's hop down. I could just hop down into the water dish. That's what I usually do, because it's just a little quicker. And yeah, so this lever has an important role. I think later I'll add a circuit to use an SR latch, which is just a memory cell, so that we can't spam a TNT. But for now, I'm just gonna rely on me knowing what to do. So, alright, now we have to figure out. Now, there's our switch there. And I probably want to put the button somewhere kind of nice so I can access it quite nicely. Let's have a look here. I think I'll put the panel right back here. That'd be nice. Yeah, let's put the panel here, guys. So put the panel there. And I'm gonna need some temporary blocks to build up because, yeah. We're gonna need to build torch tower. Yay. So this will go all the way up. Hopefully I can reach that. Nope. Failure. Alright, let's go. 4 blocks at a time, maybe? Yeah, I think that's the secret right there. It's just 4 blocks at a time. Yeah, but this torch tower is just gonna save us more time, because what if you had to climb up the ladder twice? I would find that very annoying. You only want to go up the ladder if you want to clear out the middle tube, because leaves will form there. Oh. So let's just keep going. Okay. We're almost there. Yeah, and I think this will be high enough. We want the torch to be off by default anyways. So there. Okay, now... Oh wow, that's actually... Is that the perfect height? Huh, no kidding. I think it's the perfect height, guys. Look at that. My goodness. The best. The best there. That's all I could say. Yeah, we're gonna need a repeater for sure. That's just too long. I'm gonna go ahead and put the repeater somewhere. Let's just count the dust though. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So right here, it's the 15th. I guess that's suitable right there. I'm going to remove that temporarily so I could just place a torch. Yep, good, it worked. And yeah, there we go. So now we can activate the tree chopping from below. And later we'll add a circuit to make it a little bit safer, but for now, as I said, it's all about feel. Okay. Feather falling is ideal, but you don't need it for this farm. Just make sure you've got a little bit of food or something, like melons or rotten flesh. That should be enough. Oh, I guess I keep going down. Alright, so there we go. There's our tree chopping button. Very cool. Very nice. Alright, so that's it. That's the tree farm, and now we can use it. So, I would rather have a better hoe, but I'll go ahead and make this one useful for now. I'm sure you guys wouldn't mind it. Yeah. Let's go ahead and just get everything in our hand. I've got bones for bone meal. We've got our first 18 saplings. Hopefully it's good enough. Oh. Upsy daisy. Alright. Yeah. Oh. Okay, I have to... Yeah, turn it on. So first we turn it on, and then we get to plant our trees. Now we have to do it one by one, unfortunately, but that's okay. It's no big deal. So one by one. There we go. So I plant the tree in. Then I have to go up to the top and jump on top of the middle. And this is why I've got feather falling, I guess. Yeah. Looks like it might be easy if I can just remove a little bit of obsidian so that I could just drop down like that. So I can just hop down like so, align myself with the fence gate. Trust me guys, this is a lot faster than mining for giant spruce trees, I promise. Look how fast it is just to clear out the tube. And boom, water. So now we've got a clear tube for the TNT. We retract this, and yeah, I'm a noob. I forgot to put TNT in the top. But yeah, I would have been able to press the button there, so we'll do that. Just give me a moment here. Yeah, I don't think of everything in the moment. Okay. There we go. It's all good, guys. Let's just hop down. Alright, now we can press the button. Okay. Here we go. This should be interesting. Alright, so right now we're clearing out the first section of wood. Some will be lost, but we get a lot of wood, so it's not a big deal. Okay. Now it's back to 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. 8 TNT for 4 spruce trees. Pretty good deal. Now, look how much wood we'll get. Boom. Not bad. There's a range. I think it's around 2 to 5 stacks of wood. It just depends on how tall the tree grows. Oh. And 14 saplings. It looks like I didn't get enough. If those despawn and fall, then we'll have enough. So I'll just wait for that to happen. Yeah, isn't that a view though? Look how simple it is. And yeah, that's awesome. Oh, I guess while we're over here, we might as well make the more superior tool for this tree farm. It's kind of good that they've finally gave the tiller a use, as I call it. Let's see, did I ever trade for tilling tools? No. Alright, I'll expend diamonds for this project, I don't care. As a matter of fact, we've got XP. Well, let's go ahead and enchant it. I think that'd be quite awesome. Ooh, you guys are loud. Let's turn them down. There we go. It looks like I didn't bring the lapis here. Oops. Yeah, but usually if you have a good handful of saplings, you don't have to wait for the tree. You just keep going. And you'll see that. You'll see that. Alright. I need a lapis. Good thing is I could trade for lapis from the villager, if I recall. So that's what I would do. Let's see. Boom! Oh my goodness, efficiency. This is gonna be awesome. Alright. Yeah, this is so good. Unbreaking 3 and efficiency. It doesn't need to be the best efficiency either, it just has to be good enough. Alright, let's see if we got enough saplings. If not, we can always use a couple of trees. We don't have to use all of them. But, you know, higher yield is good. Ah, there we go. Boom. 16. Alright. Nice. Oh, right. I keep forgetting that. You know what? Yeah. I think before the next episode, I'll definitely add some redstone here to make this a lot easier on the player. Like, after I press the button, and after all the tree has chopped, I can just have the dirt rise up again. Or something, right? Oh yeah, that happens. Get out of here. That happens. Okay. That's the only annoying thing. We'll have to get depth strider to, or yeah, we'll get some depth strider as well for this. So yeah, basically you plant the tree, you climb up the ladder. I'll put a bubble column here in the future just to make it like a heck lot faster, you know. Go down, align up, dig down, back away, dirt, button, and that's it. We don't have to waste our axe, we could just let the tree do its job. And there it goes, so yeah. No hoppers, barely any pistons, but you obviously have to go to the desert once in a while. But in my opinion, it's so worth it. Like, you get so much wood from this thing, it's ridiculous. Boom. And that's that. See how much we got this time around. I'm gonna put this wood away. Yeah, and then I'll call it an episode. Not bad. A little bit less than before, but that's because we had some small trees. I'll go ahead and do it again, and then I'll call it good. Yeah, sometimes all the wood doesn't blow up, it's random, so you know how it is. Wow. And that's why I've got this thing. Alright, cool. Yeah. I just didn't feel like building a giant 2x2 AFK farm. It's like, it's a lot more effort. There we go. Awesome. Let's just do this all over again. Go up, go down, buttons, and wood. Yeah, I'm already liking this, guys. Okay. We're aligned. We're down. Retract and button. I'm gonna watch it from down here this time. Oh, that's kind of, actually it's kind of oof. It's nighttime, it's not, and it's still raining, by the way. Like, it's been raining all day. Oh, that is, it's so dark. I could just barely see anything. Cool. Alright, what did we get? What did we get? Alright. Oh yeah, see, there you go. Random yields, man. That's all I'm saying. There's probably saplings on top of some of those leaves too. But yeah, there you go. The tree chopper. And I'm gonna break those. Yeah, we're gonna get enough saplings back. It's no big deal. I might even try to do the diagonal tree planting to see if we might get a little more. Let's give that a shot. I'm already having too much fun with this thing. Alright, I'll try diagonally planting the trees. Let's do one there, and we'll do one here. It's not really... Let's try two. I'm curious. Oh, those are some tall trees, but I'm curious. Will that even do anything? If the tree farm performs better with just those guys, I'm gonna just do it that way. Alright. Retract. Button. I'm experimenting, guys. Alright, this is easier to see. There we go. Ooh, TNT's actually doing a little bit of a better job now. Nice. But I think it's too good now because... yeah, we could get a lot more wood with that second volley there. Alright, cool. That was fast. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh man, we already got a lot of wood. Yeah, no, it didn't really improve much, but we got a lot of saplings. That's a good way to get our saplings back. Alright, one more, guys, one more. One more. One more and then the episode's over, okay? Just one more. Alright, one more. Yeah, I'm having too much fun with this thing. Alright, there we go. Oh my gosh. You know, I'm glad I made a new Myst World episode. This thing's great. Alright, cool. So, yeah, honestly, if you enjoyed the video, give it a like. I would appreciate a subscribe, but that's only if you feel like it. You don't do it by force, okay? It's wrong. So yeah. And also dislike the video. If you don't like my videos, you can dislike and also tell me why they're not good, and I'll try to improve. That's always good. It's always good. Oh, I should try to retract the dirt in time. That was my bad. Yeah, I did it in time. Good. Yeah, see, if I wasn't paying attention there, I would have ruined my tree farm. That's okay. It seems to be doing pretty well, though. I like it. Nice. Is it already done? That is fast. Dude, that is a fast dropping machine, I gotta say. Oh, yeah, see, look at that range, though. It actually does get to 5 stacks sometimes. I'm just telling you, man. It's great. Wow. Alright. See ya, guys.